the Forgetful tree. The old oak tree stood tall in the park, a silent witness to generations of laughter, tears, and time. It had been there for as long as anyone could remember, older than the benches, older than the paths. Its branches, strong and thick, had held countless swings and dreams, echoing with the laughter of children long grown. The tree loved the seasons, the way they danced and changed, each one bringing its own music, its own colors. But this year, something was different. The rhythm felt off, like a song missing its beat. Summer was barely over, but the old oak tree felt a chill in the air, deeper than just the wind. It started to shiver, and one by one, its leaves turned brown and drifted to the ground like forgotten memories. The other trees whispered in concern, their branches rustling with worry. "It's too early, old friend," the maple tree sighed, its leaves a riot of reds and oranges glowing with life. "Don't you remember? It's not time to sleep yet. The sun still lingers, the birds still sing." But the oak tree felt confused, as if it had lost its place in the story of the year. The warmth of the sun seemed so distant, a hazy memory slipping through its bark. It had forgotten the feeling of summer, the joy of long, sun-drenched days filled with laughter and light. It had forgotten the rhythm of the seasons, the gentle turning of time that once guided its every leaf. The children of Maple Street. Every day children played in the park, their laughter rising with the morning sun. Their joy echoed through the trees, a symphony of giggles and shouts that filled the air. They loved the old oak tree the best, a towering guardian that stood at the heart of their world. They climbed its sturdy branches like explorers scaling a mountain, whispered secrets beneath its leafy canopy, where sunlight danced through the green. They swung from its arms, reaching for the sky, dreaming of flying. But one day, the children noticed something was wrong. The air felt different, quieter, heavier. The oak tree looked bare, its branches stretched out like arms longing for something lost. "What's wrong with the tree?" a little girl named Lily asked, her brow furrowed with worry. "It looks sad." The children gathered around the base of the tree, their faces filled with concern and confusion. They missed its comforting shade, the way it wrapped around them like a warm hug on summer days, and they missed the way its leaves rustled like whispers in the wind, telling stories only children could understand. Whispers of spring. Lily had an idea. It came to her as she stood quietly in the garden, watching the petals sway in the breeze. The tree looked lonely, as if it had forgotten the joy of the season. "Let's remind the tree about spring," she exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "We can write down all the things we love about spring and give them to the tree." Her voice was full of wonder, as if she were sharing a secret with the wind. The other children loved the idea. It felt like a game, a mission, and a celebration all at once. They ran home, their hearts filled with hope and their minds buzzing with memories of sunshine and blossoms. They returned with colorful scraps of paper, crayons, and pencils, ready to share their favorite memories of spring. Each child carried something special, an idea, a feeling, a moment they wanted to give back to the tree. One by one, they wrote down their memories, tiny treasures of the season they held close to their hearts. The sound of birds singing, the warmth of the sun on their skin, the sweet smell of blooming flowers. They drew pictures of butterflies fluttering on the breeze, baby birds chirping in their nests, and the bright green leaves unfurling on the branches. Every detail mattered. Every memory was a gift. Carefully, they folded their messages and tied them to the tree's branches with colorful ribbons. The tree now shimmered with their love, each note a whisper of spring carried on the wind. A heart full of leaves. The wind picked up, carrying the scent of fallen leaves and distant rain. But amidst the whispers of autumn, the little notes fluttered on the branches of the oak tree. The tree felt a warmth spread through its old heart, a familiar feeling it couldn't quite place. The children's words, filled with love and hope, wrapped around the tree like a warm hug. The tree closed its eyes and remembered. It remembered the feeling of the sun on its leaves, the laughter of children echoing through its branches, the gentle touch of a spring breeze. And slowly, a feeling of peace spread through its heartwood. The magic we share. The next morning, the children rushed back to the park. They held their breath as they approached their beloved tree, and there, Amidst the branches, a miracle had occurred. Tiny buds, small and green, dotted the branches. The children gasped in wonder. The tree was remembering. The notes, filled with their love and memories, had worked their magic. The old oak tree wasn't forgetting anymore. It swayed gently in the breeze, its new leaves whispering a silent thank you to the children. It was a reminder that even the oldest hearts can hold the promise of spring, especially when they are surrounded by love, kindness, and the magic of shared memories.